If you're looking to pick up a Cartier tank alternative that's not gonna break the bank and will impress your lady and all your friends, look no further than the Armitron Grant. What's good, bro? I'm Louis Gusto. Welcome back to another watch review. Today we're taking a look at this bad boy. It's the Armitron Grant in the silver and gold tone. Before we get into it, make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe for more watch and fashion content. And in the comments below, let me know what you think about this watch. This is the Armitron Grant. It's a stainless steel analog watch that retails for $95 and comes in standard Armitron watch packaging. A gray box with the Armitron lettering in silver. Inside, it's all white with more Armitron branding and the watch on a nice pillow. It does come in a couple of different colorways, but I picked up the silver with gold accents. You can pick it up directly from the Armitron website, and I will have a link in description in case you want to add this one to your watch collection. Like I mentioned, this is an analog watch made completely from stainless steel. That's a stainless steel bezel and case, as well as a bracelet. It is a gold and silver Jubilee style bracelet with a fold over closure. The Armitron Grant measures 42 millimeters lug to lug. It's got a case width of 32 millimeters, a case thickness of 9.1 millimeters, and the watch weighs about 104 grams. The watch has a mineral crystal, and my particular model has a gold push-down crown. Now let's take a closer look at the watch face. You've got that beautiful rectangular shape that's so unique and definitely stands out. In fact, it's my first non-round shape in the watch collection, so I'm pretty hyped about that. Right in the middle, you've got the Armitron branding, the steel word, and a very subtle pattern that looks like it was made with a spirograph. Around that, you've got another rectangle with minute ticks, and of course, those Roman numerals that make this watch look oh so elegant. The 4 on this watch is not an IV, which is standard in the Roman numeral world. Instead, it's a quadruple I, which is more standard in the world of horology. The hour, minute, and second hand are all black. The hour and minute hand come to a beautiful point, and of course, they look very stylish. That steel bezel is nice and thick. This is definitely a statement watch. The Armitron Grant has no features to speak of outside of telling you the time, but it is water resistant up to 50 meters. That's 165 feet. Now that we got the tech specs out of the way, let's take a look at how the Armitron Grant looks on my 7.5-inch wrist. So if you've been rocking with the channel for a while, you know that we keep stepping up our watch game and growing that collection. This is another great watch from Armitron. Big shout out to them for sending the Grant over for me to keep and review. All the opinions expressed in this video are my own. What I really love about the Armitron watches is not only do they look nice, they're accurate, they're sturdy and durable, and it's a company that's been around for a while. They're family run right here in New York City. You can see they're at a Yankee Stadium, and you know the Armitron brand is not going anywhere, so you can feel good about adding these to your collection. All right, so let's get this one out of the way. The Armitron Grant is obviously heavily inspired by the Cartier tank. Some people like to call this a replica, an homage, or a knockoff. I don't look at it like that. I look at this as a watch that kind of reminds you of a Cartier tank, but without that hefty price tag. But I can look at it as its own thing, and I've been rocking this Grant watch around New York City. I really am enjoying it. It's comfortable, it's lightweight, it looks nice, you can dress it up certainly. Now, I've seen on the internet, there are some opinions that if you can't afford the real deal Cartier tank, then you shouldn't be going for an alternative. You shouldn't be going for a replica looking watch. But I don't really subscribe to that school of thought. I think it's a bad take. There are several reasons why you'd want to add something like the Armitron Grant to your watch collection. First and foremost, yes, one day I will have the Cartier tank in my collection. However, that day is not today, nor is it tomorrow for that matter. So in the meantime, I love how I can have the Armitron Grant, rock it on my wrist for various occasions, and really see if this is the right form factor for me. And even when I do have that one in my collection, let's say you're going on vacation to a place that you don't necessarily want to bring your really expensive watch to. It might get lost in the ocean or disappear from your luggage. I mean, that's just one example. I'm sure you can think of many more examples why you'd want to have both in your collection. Go ahead and drop your ideas in the comments below. But for now, let's put aside the Cartier tank comparisons and look at the Armitron Grant on its own. First and foremost, you got the stainless steel construction. The bracelet, the bezel, and the case are all stainless steel. Like I mentioned up top, it does come in 3 different colorways, and to me, the gold and silver looked phenomenally great. On my particular model, you've got those gold accents, which look very elegant, very upscale, very preppy in my opinion. This is certainly not a watch that you want to rock to the gym, washing your dog, or cleaning up around the house. This is something for a nice date, a good bar, a job interview, maybe if you even want to dress up for that opening at the museum or a baseball game. There are many occasions to rock the Armitron Grant watch. So far, I've worn it on my food and travel channel when we went around Ridgewood, Queens, trying different restaurants. It's comfortable, it's somewhat lightweight, even though it does come in at 104 grams. I love the rectangular shape. It's something that's very unique. It stands out. That pattern on the dial is really, really nice. Even though this watch is a bit understated, it does stand out at the same time. It was very easy to adjust to fit my 7.5-inch wrist. I did not have to adjust the time as it came to me with the correct time already, so shout out to Armitron for that one. I love the Roman numerals on the watch. This is my first watch in the collection that has the Roman numerals. That's something that's pretty unique. It kind of gives you vibes of a grandfather clock, but something that you could rock on your wrist. That pattern on there that looks like it was done with a spirograph is really, really cool looking. It shines in the light very nicely. Overall, it's just an elegant watch that's not gonna break your bank account. It comes in at just under $100. You could rock it for several different occasions. You could rock this with a polo. You could dress this watch up if you want. And I'd be willing to bet that if you're rocking the Armitron Grant, you'll get some compliments. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you gonna add the Armitron Grant to your collection? Make sure you like this video and subscribe for more watch and fashion content. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out, bro.